Just so everybody knows, this is a big, big bastard. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by Brook Brewing Company out of Burlington, Ontario. This is their 2017 Kentucky Bastard. This is their Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. They use their Bolshevik Bastard, which is already crazy Russian Imperial Stout, and they throw it into Kentucky bourbon barrels for a year or so, I'm pretty sure. And then they produce this, the Kentucky Bastard. This is the 2017 edition, coming in at 11.9% alcohol by volume and 70 IBUs, which is actually down a little bit of percentage from their 2016 version, which was 14.5% alcohol by volume. Now, as you can see, there is a wax top, which covers the bottle cap, and what you have to do is run it under hot water. First, take a knife, just like this, and sort of break the seal a little bit on the actual wax, so that you can get your bottle opener on there, kind of thing. So I've already preheated it and sort of put a nice slit in the wax, so hopefully it opens up a lot easier. So let's do that right now, and just like that, it pops off beautifully. Do a little twist. There you go. It is off. Yeah, got it. Okay, so let's pour this into this Osthaus chalice style glass. I'm not going to be doing a lot of a pour just because it is so alcoholic. And look at that, it is absolutely black. So we're just going to do that much, even though it does come in a 500 ml bottle. It is 11.9%, more or less 12% alcohol by volume. A lot of heavy IBUs and bourbony flavor. From what I can remember, the last bottle, it lives up to the name of being a big bastard. So, with that said, slow sipper, indeed. Let's have a smell and see what kind of aromas we get off this beautiful beer. Ho 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 ho! That smells strong. I'm getting a lot of chocolate, a lot of deep chocolate, some darker fruit notes like plum or raisin. Oakiness, like a nice woody oaky smell coming off it, a little bit of smokiness. Deeply roasted malts and bourbon. A lot of bourbon and alcohol. Boozy smell, which is nice. It hits you like a truck, the aroma. That is for sure. Just look at that. Look how black that is. With a very deep colored bubbles on there. And here's what the bottle looks like. Black with Kentucky Bastard written on it. Not too little horse jockey running down, sort of like the Kentucky Derby style. With all that said, let's just get into this and see what kind of flavors we're getting. Ooh. That is nice. Coffee, chocolate, like I said, raisins or plums coming through as well. Big notes of bourbon and chocolate and coffee. Alcoholiness is there. It's not super potent, which is nice. You get it, you taste it, but it doesn't kick you in the throat like you're drinking straight shots. And it has a very nice warming effect throughout your body. As well, it is a much thicker beer. Definitely sits a bit heavier in the stomach, but that's just because it is so thick and just full of crazy flavor. So with that said, let's keep on sipping and see what else we can find out about this beer. Cheers, everybody. Woo! It is much sweeter than last year's rendition, and this last year's was way more boozy, really took out a lot of the flavor from what I can remember. But this has all amazing flavor and a nice alcohol warmth. It's freaking-tastic. Wow. So, let's see what Nickelbrook's Kentucky Bastards has to say for itself. Here we go. Unfiltered, small batch, handcrafted. We kicked it up a notch with our Bolshevik Bastard Imperial Stout, aging it in Kentucky bourbon barrels. The rich chocolate, coffee, and dark fruit flavors from our Imperial Stout are married together with the vanilla, oak, and warming alcohol from bourbon barrels. Together as one, the result is an incredible blend of aroma and taste. Drink it today or cellar it to enjoy later as it matures. Cheers. 70 IBUs, 65 LVBs, I'm not sure what that means, 500 ml, and 11.9% alcohol by volume. Wow. Recommended serving glass, chalice, or tulip. Going on to the other side, for ingredients, they have listed water, malted barley, malted wheat, flaked barley, flaked wheat, flaked oats, hops, yeast, and demerara sugar. And then brewer's elements, the malts, there are a lot of them: pale ale, chocolate, dark chocolate, roasted barley, Carafera Special 3, chocolate wheat, crystal, flaked barley, flaked wheat, and flaked oats. And the hops they've used are German Magnum, Nugget, and Centennial. And the yeast is a dry English yeast. Very nice to see all that information on the bottle. I want to see if there's a brewed on date. I don't think there is. They do make this only once a year in very limited amount of bottles. It starts availability in the winter time. I think it is maybe, I want to say end of November, early December, somewhere in there, that time frame I want to say. But yeah, no, definitely a treat to have once a year. And yes, if you are wondering, I did buy 2 of these. One to enjoy now, like I am, and then one also to age until, well, since this is February, early mid-December, I'll have it again and see how it changed over the course of that 1 year. Moving over onto the website now, nickelbrook.com. If you come to the Kentucky Bastards section, they do have the same description, awards that it has been given, but they still haven't updated it, which I'm very shocked. That it is still showcasing their 2016 version of this, and the one that is 14.5%. You can't get that anymore, I don't think. I know they may have a few bottles left, which they might release as a 2-year cellared edition, maybe at the end of next year, because I know they did that when they released the 2017 version. They did re-release 2016 as a cellar aged and upped the price a little bit. So, but but I am very shocked that they haven't updated it to being the 2017 variety. A little interesting, but they do what they gotta do, right? Whew. It's a little tart in the end too. Very nice indeed. Holy moly, that's absolutely beautiful. Moving over now to Untapped, the 2017 version of the Kentucky Bastard has been given a 4.14 out of 5 bottle caps out of 846 ratings, so a very, very high score. A lot of people like this beer, and so do I. It is a gem of a beer. Definitely not meant for people coming into craft beer, because it is so big, bold, and rich in flavor that a lot of people would definitely be turned off by this. Maybe if you like the stout varieties and want something more to just enjoy, this would be a very good addition for you. I think there are a few bottles still lying around, some LCBOs. You'll have to go hunt them down and pick them up while they last. But with that said, we are coming down to our final sips here. Just enjoy it a bit more. The chocolate, the coffee, the dark fruit notes, that oakiness that lingers on your tongue after it's gone, and in addition to the dark, rich coffee notes, absolutely fantastic. The alcohol is on point. I think they definitely did it much better this year, where they brought it down just a touch, so that the alcohol didn't really overtake any of the other flavors of the beer, but it just leaves you with that nice warming sensation. They knocked it out of the park with this. So with that said, let's just finish it up and get right to ratings. With that said, cheers on the final sip, guys. A ton of flavor. Wow. So, Nickelbrook 2017 Kentucky Bastard. Goddamn. I gotta give this beer, I gotta give it a solid 10 out of 10 for the beer. Absolutely phenomenal. Much, much better, much more great tasting than last year's version. Sits beautifully in your stomach. It is a bit heavier, but that's not bad at all. It is a very heavy, big, bold, rich beer, and that's expected to come with this style of beer. Would I get it again? Of course. Am I happy I bought two? Hell yeah. It is phenomenal, to say the least. So 10 out of 10 for the beer. Over on the presentation note now, they literally have everything you want to know about a beer on the bottle. They don't have a brewed on date, but it is released once and one time only. You can ask them either in their brewery or hit them up maybe on Instagram or something like that. But I know it's anywhere between the end of November to early December is when they release the Kentucky Bastard. At least they did for 2017. So can't go wrong with that. And it can be cellared, so you can definitely get it a little bit older. But from the nice, just easy, classy design on here to the description, to the IBUs, ABV, ingredients list, detailed malts, hops, and yeast, it's all there. Website, a little bit of a bummer that they still haven't really updated it for the 2017 variety of this beer. So with that said, I gotta give presentation of this a 9 out of 10. So pretty spot on banging beer for sure. So before I leave you guys, if anybody has any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. Go ahead, you can like and subscribe to me if you enjoy these videos, and if you just want to come stop by for a pint or two, enjoy some reviews, drink with me, just relax, kick back kind of thing, that is always more than welcome. With all that said, that'll do it for me, Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.